Yes. Well, I think I answered one of the casinos. Yes, he had interest in the casinos in Cuba with Trafficante, and when after the revolution, he started to have an interest in Las Vegas and in New Orleans itself. He was doing this. This is how he became powerful. He made a lot of money building casinos in New Orleans, in Louisiana, when the law, you could not do it. By law, he was able to build this big palace because he was corrupting everybody. Okay, Jack Ruby. Jack Ruby, since he was 16, 15 years old, worked for the Mafia as a runner in Chicago. Then he moved. Then he did something wrong, because that's what happened. When you do something wrong, the Mafia either kills you or give you a chance. When you give you a chance, it tell you, you know, go somewhere else. And they give him a chance, and he went to Dallas. And Dallas is territory, Marcello's territory. He was, like all you know, he was the manager of striptease joint and nightclub. You can be in the nightclub business in Dallas in 1962, 63, without owning, had to give a part of the money to Carlos Marcello. Ruby was seen in New Orleans, even in the summer of 63. He was going regularly to New Orleans to give actually what? The money to Carlos Marcello, okay? I believe that Ruby wasn't the plan. It wasn't the plan that Ruby had to kill Oswald, because simply Oswald had to die before. It was an accident that Oswald was captured alive. That was an accident because Oswald killed the agent Tippett because he stopped him. This is like, you know, something went wrong actually in the plan. Think about it. If Oswald was killed or disappeared, we will know there was Oswald because they will say, hey, this guy had former Marine disappear. Yeah, but that's it. And the Warren Commission will have worked perfectly. The lunatic Marines shot the president. But Oswald they had this policeman stop him. So he killed the policeman, and then, you know, he's hunted and he's found right away. That's what happened. The Mafia in the moment, you know, through Oswald, the famous phrase he says, what did he say when he was for 2 days in the police station? I'm just a patsy. A patsy is a terminology to say, okay, I did something. Be careful. Patsies know who didn't do anything. The patsy is who is doing something, thinking, doing something. Maybe they told him, you know what, you should do like that. Make them scared. And we give you $30,000. Or try to shoot, whatever. And then he finds I don't know what happened. The point is, he said, I'm a patsy. He has to die because they know it's been 2 days and he's held by the police. The police of Dallas police has the most important detained prisoner of the history of the United States, and they don't have records of interrogation. No recording. You know what it was when they asked, why you didn't record when you were interrogated? We didn't have the money to buy the recording. That was what officially on paper. So what happened is they had to kill him. Who could kill? Jack Ruby, they seen for the 2 days inside the police station. You see it, there are films. You go on the YouTube and you will see Jack Ruby, you could see him, his face going around in the police station. Yeah, he was on the press conference, he was. Why? Because Jack Ruby was working for Carlos Marcello. And what Carlos Marcello does, what he does in New Orleans, he corrupts everybody. He has in his hand the Dallas police. So he's able to go there. And because everybody say, no, it's not possible that Ruby, because Ruby went to office to pay for a ballerina, what's it called, when you send money to the West Union office. Money order. He went there 5 minutes before. And what if he did give the receiver 2 minutes later? He will not arrive in time to shoot. This is why they think that Ruby killed Oswald out of, has a plan. Of course he went there, because Marcello is very bright. He's telling, okay, you had to go to kill him, but has to look like a momentum of craziness. So go where they give you receive. They look like if you didn't. Why? Because who is inside the police station, not only telling him when he's They change. He shouldn't have passed through the garage. Under. He should have gone through. They changed like half an hour before. How does he know? Jack Ruby, why does, you ask, why did it? Jack Ruby, the Mafia, and then we can go to the RFK assassination. There is not for this book, maybe a next book. When the Mafia want you to do something, will make you do, if you work for them, I mean, if you have a relation, especially if you have a, you will do it. And you know why? It's not for your life. You cannot care for your life. If somebody tells me, kill the president, the Mafia asks me, kill the foreign minister of Italy when he will be here. You have to kill her. He's a woman now. I will say no. And we're going to kill you. I will say no. We will kill your son, your daughter, your brother, your sister. What are you going to do? Me? Well, I will try to find a way. But if because I don't work for the Mafia. But if I worked for the Mafia, like Ruby, you will do it.
Who was he being blackmailed?
He had a sister and a brother. He was very close. They could have got after his sister and brother because they already were after him. It's not just that ask him, Ruby, please kill Oswald. He was already in the plan, and the reason why he was in the plan because he owned a lot of money to Marcello, and his life was already gone. If he didn't act in this plan, not only to kill Oswald, but also the preparation, because he prepared with the others the plan, he was the dead man walking. He knew. When he's in prison, at one point, everybody can read it, go online. You will find the Warren Commission interrogation of Ruby. Ruby, after about a year that he's in prison, he calls almost to the end of the Warren Commission. He calls them and says, I need to talk to you. I want to talk to you. The Warren Commission doesn't want to go. At one point, it's the sister that is able to convince with letters and things, push congressmen and something, please go to listen to Ruby. They go to Dallas prison, and the Warren Commission, and you can read all. You need time to do these things. You need time to go. Well, the document's very thick. If you read the first pages, you will see Ruby starting and say, okay, can I talk? Who is that? Who is that? Can I trust that? Who is that person? And they explain it. That this is Ford, this is that's the person that's taking the notes. Okay. Okay, Judge Warren, take me to Washington and I will tell you the truth. Take me to Washington. I cannot tell you this. You can find this. We will be saying that. I cannot talk here if you don't take me to Washington because I will be dead if I talk here. Judge Warren answer, probably the correct answer legally, I cannot take you to Washington. I don't have authority to take you to Washington. As soon as he said that, Ruby, I know you don't hear the voice, you just read. Oh, what I was saying. So, I was so distraught of the Mrs. Kennedy coming, it completely changed. But because it's a transcript, they couldn't take away, apparently, from the official document. This is not the Warren Commission, you had to go a lot of pages. But you read something like this, and you realize that, of course, Ruby, then he dies. By coincidence, he had a few months before a medical checkup that said that he was in perfect condition, and he dies 3 months after. Okay?
All right. Well, this leaves us with a lot of questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you very much.
Wonderfully animated presentation.
Thank you again. Thank you. Thank you again.